Hello, everyone. Welcome to our 4th episode of True Life with Husband and Wife. I am wife.
And I'm husband.
And this week is a very special week for us on set because we have a new plant in the studio. Everyone.
It's beautiful. Beautiful plant.
Now, I know everyone is probably wondering where these flowers came from or how we came into the possession of such a beautiful bouquet of flowers. And, well, the answer is, it was my birthday. Thank you.
Yay, it was wife's birthday. I love birthdays. Do you want to tell the folks at home a little bit about your big day, your celebration, the day in which you reflect and cherish and honor your birth?
Mm-hmm. Well, every year on the anniversary of my birth, husband and I do a full reenactment of the moment that we came out of the giant dinosaur egg, which is a very fun project. It involves us making a giant paper mache dinosaur egg that we can both fit into. We then sleep in the egg on the eve of my birthday, which is a little bit cramped.
But we put a lot of pillows in there, and I think that I can stretch out fully, maximize the space.
Yeah, and when you do that, I have very little space left. But I think that reflects accurately what life was like inside the egg. And then we put on our synthetic dinosaur noses that we've had since we were little. And then we peck ourselves out of the egg and slowly crawl and then begin to walk.
This year was record time, actually, I thought, for getting out of the egg. I think it took just under 9 minutes. Usually it takes about 12. And
we're getting more efficient as the years go on.
Yeah. It was a little gamey in there, too. I don't know if that was you or me, but I felt a need of urgency to break my way out of the egg this year.
We need to figure out a way to better ventilate paper mache. It's also requires that we fast for a day before we go into the egg because there aren't any bathroom facilities inside the egg.
It probably would have been helpful if we hadn't positioned the egg in front of the biggest window in our home on such a sunny day as well.
Yeah. But lessons learned. Lessons learned.
You live and you learn.
That's the point of life. And that's what these flowers represent to me, is that every year we learn and we grow and we come to understand what it is to be on this planet. I noticed, I don't want it to get weird, but I did notice that somebody hasn't yet given me a gift for my birthday.
You're talking about me, right?
Well, many people didn't give me a gift, but you were one of them.
I noticed that many people didn't give you a gift.
Yeah.
But I did. I got you this card here.
Oh.
It has a dog on it. I know that your favorite animal is a cat.
Yes.
But I like dogs. And it says, "Go Shorty, it is your birthday."
Because it's a short dog.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks pretty cute, huh? That's the kind of dog I think that I would like to have. And the little crown there. I think if we ever have a dog, it's definitely going to have a crown, because I think, it's important for me, for all the other neighborhood dogs, to know that essentially our dog is the king of the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess with our dog.
If that were the case, it would only be fair that our cat also wear a crown. So the cat doesn't think the dog is also the king of our house.
That's true too. So they would be king and queen of the house, and what would that make us?
That's a good question. That does sound a little bit frightening.
Yeah, I would hate for there to be a coup.
What if they made us start to feed them and pet them all the time and take them on walks?
Pick up their poop?
Clean out their kitty litter box?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
You're making me second guess whether or not I want to have pets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, on the inside of the card I wrote some words.
Oh, wow.
Dearest wife, another year has passed and more memories have been made. You have finished a year of graduate school. You have made your first TV show.
Oh.
You also have broadened your massage therapy practice to include pregnant women, which is very kind of you.
That is broader. Mm-hmm.
This year has been stunning indeed. I have purchased 2 books for you that I have selected based upon your interests. They aren't here with me. I hope these books facilitate the expansion of your already vast lexicon. You have a great rack. Husband. Thank you. Thank you. There's something that I've been meaning to ask you, wife. I keep having these dreams lately where either you are choosing a partner who's not me, or you are in the act of breaking up with me without remorse. I'm wondering why you continue to do this.
I suppose the dream me just isn't that into you.
I guess I don't know how to feel about that. I spend roughly half my day asleep, most of that time dreaming. When I encounter you in my dreams, it's almost as if we aren't married. It's very confusing to me. I wake up in the morning, I see you there lying next to me, and I can't help but feel a great deal of anger, sadness, and rejection.
Well, I would suggest that you take advantage of that time and just work on, finding someone else in your dream state. Because that's a place and a time where you can be completely unrestricted in your sexuality. You could, you could be an animal who was married to another animal, or you could be an animal who was married to a human.
So I could be a donkey that's married to another donkey that's not you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one possibility.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I've always wondered what it was like to be a donkey who was married to another donkey.
Who's not you.
Who's not you.
Who's not me, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what animal I would want to be if I were an animal that married another animal. Would all my friends still be the same animal? Would they be different animals? Would it be like an Animal Farm situation? would there still be humans in my life?
That's the best thing about dreams, is that you can make whatever you want to have happen.
Well, then why is it that I keep having dreams where you're dumping me?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Maybe you secretly want me to dump you so you can impress me again and win me back.
Oh.
Like a hero.
I've never really been heroic before. This could be a good opportunity for me. I'm usually the type of person that shies away from adventure and any really opportunity to impress anyone.
Yes. That reminds me of the time the bat flew into my house.
Oh, yes, the bat. I don't... This story makes me feel a little... frightened.
A bat flew into my parents' house and swooped us while we were sitting on the couch, and husband retreated under the blankets while wife and wife's mother fabricated a net and trapped the bat and put it outside.
Well, it wasn't my house. I didn't know where the net was to catch the bat. I was fairly comfortable on the couch, and I didn't feel like being bothered at the time. You seem like you had it under control. One might say that you're a hero.
One might say that. There was another time that we were helping our friend clean out her fish tank, and she had many very large fish about this size, and one of them got out and was flopping on the floor, and I asked you to pick it up and you refused, and so then I picked it up.
It looked a little slimy. I've never really touched anything with gills before, or scales for that matter. Just too far outside of my comfort zone, There's the comfort zone, and then there's the growth zone, and this felt like something different, like the fear zone. And when I get in those situations, I freeze. I freeze, I cower, and I pretend like the whole thing isn't happening. I retreat into my brain, and I imagine that I'm a donkey married to another donkey that's not you.
That's a good technique.
Thank you.
It's gotten you this far.
Yeah, I think that I learned that from the Buddhists.
Yeah. Well, that's all the time that we have for episode 4 of True What Life with husband and wife. And we would just like to thank all of our fans for your continued support. We have recently reached 1,000 cumulative, yes. Cumulus clouds.
Cumulus clouds.
In our cloud collection, and we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. As is custom after receiving a gift, I'm now going to give husband my thank you kiss. Okay. We will see you for the next episode of True Life with husband and wife. Thank you.
Thank you.